Okay, so here we are. This is a collective reading, so at any time, whatever date you see this, this reading is for you. It's yours. You can use it. We're going to be just asking an open-ended question, like what do we need to know for right now, in this exact moment that you come across this video? What can you get from this? What are the things that you don't know that you need to re-look at, like look at it again, uncover some deeper stuff? And what we've got here loaded up in the Orphalese Tarot program is 3 different decks. I've already shown them to you as introductions, but we're actually going to use them all together as one thing, which is the original intention for the tarot deck is to have an expanded auxiliary decks, the elemental deck and the playing card deck. They're intended to work together, and we're going to use them as one to see what we can get from the reading. So they're all loaded up here. So there's a lot of cards in here. There's quite a bit. The elemental deck has 75 cards. The playing card deck has 56 cards, and then the tarot deck is your 78 card set. So the elements, they have the 25 sub-elements, and then the rest are the regular elements. So there's multiple copies. There's 10 sets of each element to make up for the, to create like a balance, I think is a good structure. It seems to work so far. Let's get into it here right now. Let's do this. Oh, cool. We got sub-element of fire inside of earth. So we've got like a transformative energy over top of like a grounding, passive, receiving energy. So that's interesting. It's almost like it's showing us what the fire is going to do to the earth, like cleanse it in a way. So it's like a cleansing, grounding energy. And then we've got spirit inside of water. Actually, it fits right here, I think, because we could have the water go in on top of the earth afterwards to cleanse it, to grow. And then with the element of spirit, we've got something very powerful as an energy over top. But we don't really have too much direction with that yet because these are just the elements. We've got a tarot card of loss, the 5 of Pentacles. So maybe we can put this over here, because there's now a direction for that loss. So why did the loss happen? Well, we had to purify our foundation, our grounding, so that we could have water come over top and sweep it all away. So you could perceive that as lost in that moment. You've lost something, but what you always gain something from a loss. The universe always has balance in a way. So the balance is the Empress. So the Empress, so you'll have an Empress energy set come out of that. It's going to allow you to grow new things out of it, to create, like a new court, in a way, like a new group of people that will be a part of your life that you get to grow with and share things with. That's really neat. So let's see what else we got here. We're going to start with the elements down here, because now we've got like a connection here with water to line it up nicely. So this is great. Another sub-element. We've only got sub-elements. So we've got a really complex set of elements here already. We have everything's been accounted for. We've got earth, fire, air, water, and spirit. So that's really interesting. So water is kind of the strongest at the moment, but we'll see what happens. The air and the water, they don't harmonize too well, but they do in a way, because with wetness and air, you can think of that as almost like a stormy type of energy, where the spades are a little bit more coarse. The element of air, swords, if you want to think of it like that, is kind of coarse in a way, and it's stirring up the waters of emotion to be something that creates action. Storms create action. They move people around to get away from the storm. They move things physically, if you think of a hurricane. Well, we got another element, another sub-element. So this is really interesting. There's only it's about a 25% chance of getting a sub-element out of the 75 cards. Now, to get sub-elements out of the deck that has an increased number of cards, right? We said here, we've got 3 different decks in this deck. So there's like over, 200 some odd cards. We're getting sub-elements here. So this is, again, really interesting. So yeah, we've got water, and earth. So we've got all this represented here. So let's see what else we have. We've got recovery. So this is a nice message coming from the tarot, at least. The tarot is being represented well along with the elements. So a lot of this cleansing and storminess is going to result in a recovery at the moment. So you'll have your energy recovered with the Four of Swords. So let's get our last card out here and see what we have. Yeah, we got a playing card. So this is cool. We've got like a full representation of all the decks, all the elements, and a good collection of tarot cards. We got just one major arcana card, which is good enough. And then we've got a playing card here. So the two of spades, this would be analogous to the 2 of swords, if you want to think of it like that. But it does mean something a tad bit different with the meaning of the playing card. So we have here 2 of spades, hard choice, warning of a departure and examination. So from this recovery and this Empress energy that's, again, aligning with what recovery means, you now have to be presented with a hard choice. You have to depart from the place that you're growing from. Because you can't stay in that one place forever. You can stay there for a while to grow it and see that things are done in the right way, in a way that's able to preserve itself. But at some point, you will be drawn away from that environment. That's just sort of the dealing with these grander cycles of the human condition. You're going to be called away for something. And I think that's what this 2 of spades is saying to us, is that barring all this change that's going to be happening, you will have to depart from it after you've resolved it. So there you go. That's your message here from the elements, the tarot, and the playing cards. You utilized all the links in the bio. There's some resources down in the description. You can check me out on all the major platforms, and you'll see content like this. Some other interesting stuff as well. So I'll see you very soon in another video.